each time they go in to get a tissue sample, they got to pull it back in and out, and the problem with that is there's risk of damage to your tricuspid valve, and I've already had problems with that valve from right after transplants.
Well, when you have a biopsy, let's face it, it's invasive. You're already immune suppressed. So anything that opens up that body, to me, is scary. So even though it's done in a cath lab and they've got all the precautions there, I've known cases where, you know what, it didn't make the bend. They poked a hole in the lung. I mean, so yeah, you're signing your life when you sign the consent forms, that kind of stuff.
And that is the only way that they can check for rejection, is to actually have a piece of the new heart. So they give you a new heart and they take it back in pieces. And of course, with anything, surgeries, you know, catheterization, you're susceptible to infection, you're susceptible to, they could nick my heart, they could nick the vein as they're going in. A lot of different things that could possibly go wrong that would create, you know, problems, that if you don't have to do it, don't do it.
That biopsy went bad, and I had this thing called tamponade. I found out that the doctor who went in to take the samples for the lab pierced a hole through my heart. That caused a quick trip back down to the operating room, where I went through a second operation where they opened me up, repaired that hole. Led to a lot of complications. I spent another month in the hospital, lost a lot of strength as well. It took me quite a while to get back home, back on my feet. To this day, I still get the occasional biopsy. It scares the heck out of me because I remember what that first one was like. And I feel very fortunate for the AlloMap test because it allows me to avoid all those biopsies.